What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chris C. Pups the Rock, bringing you another edition of UFC Fight Review. Today we will be reviewing UFC 292, which was an absolutely fantastic night, jumping off with some fantastic fights. Let us go through all of the fights of the night so you know all the results. So, starting with Karina Silva defeating Mariana Moraz with a first round submission, guillotine choke. Natalia Silva defeating Andrea Leah via unanimous decision. Andre Petrosky defeated Gerald Meachart via split decision. Brad Katana defeated Cody Gibson via unanimous decision. Kurt Holobaugh defeated Austin Hubbard via a second round submission with a nice triangle choke. Gregory Rodriguez defeated Dennis Tullian in the very first round with a knockout, straight elbow to the face. And let's start by talking about Brad Tavares defeating Chris Weidman. Chris Weidman, well-known UFC fighter. Brad Tavares, kind of new, but was in there and did his thing. Good fight. Didn't like seeing Chris lose a fight, but it was a great fight by Brad. Kudos to him. Then we move on to Marlon Vera defeated Pedro Munoz of a unanimous decision as well. And another awesome fight that I love. Mario Batista defeated Damon Blackshear, and it was one of those fights that you could think that it would be considered for a fight of the night event. They were back and forth. You could definitely see that Mario had some moves over Damon, but Damon held his own. A couple times I did think that he might be able to pull it out, but in the end, Mario got the win with a unanimous decision. Now, next fight up, Ian Machado Gary defeated my man Neil Magny. Now, I'm a big fan of Neil Magny. Followed him since early in his career. Didn't see him losing this fight, but Ian Machado was very good. He stayed on top of Neil, dominated him. He landed some really aggressive punches. Neil stayed fit, stayed in there, but in the end, Neil did lose, and it was obvious. Unanimous decision to Ian Machado Gary. Now, I think that this championship bout between Zhang Weili and Amanda Lemus, it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome. And when I say awesome, I want to say that, and I hate to admit this, but when I am watching the UFC fights in my studio, or even when I am at big events watching them, I tend to take the women's fights as an opportunity, unless they're huge. I'm not talking about no Holly Holmes, no Amanda Nunes, but if there is a woman's fight on the screen, that's when I take my opportunity, go get me some food, maybe get me a drink, talk to some friends, get some other work done. I'm sorry, but I could not do this when Zhang was beating the shit out of Amanda. I mean, every time I looked, Zhang had her on the ground, pounding the mess out of her face. Literally, I thought they were going to stop this fight many times. I was weirded out that they didn't stop it. She was kicking her butt the whole fight. Every time a round would start, seconds later, the girl be on the ground. Seconds later, that girl's on the ground, getting her face toe up by Zhang. It was impressive. I'm hard pressed to think of a woman that could hang with Zhang, because she was beating the mess out of Lemus. And Lemus is a good fighter. I know who Lemus is. She was beating the mess out of her. So, congratulations to the champion, Zhang Weili, defeated Amanda Lemus horribly. But it did go the whole 5 rounds. It did go the whole 5 rounds. And she beat her ass the whole time. I'm sorry. And the scorecard proved it. So, congratulations to Champ Zhang. Alright, let's get to the main event. What we waited for, what I waited for. It was that match between my man Aljamain Sterling and Sean O'Malley. Oh man. Now, of course, Algie had fought, not that long ago? He had fought recently. And taking this fight with Sean seemed impromptu to me. But people underestimate Sean O'Malley for some reason. I don't know if it's because he kind of looks skinny or I don't know what it is, but they underestimate him. And he showed them that that is a big, fat mistake. In the first round, back and forth, kick here, punch there, just moving around doing their thing. And then in that second round, Algie got aggressive. Algie was going for takedowns, moving forward in fast paces. And after an attempt before, he comes in for that takedown, and Sean just lit his ass up. Caught him with the nicest right there. It was delicious. Got him on the ground. Bang, bang, bang. Couple hammer fists. And it was over. And O'Malley was on top. Now, great fight. Congratulations to Sean O'Malley getting that belt, proving himself worthy of all the accolades that he's already received. Can't wait to see who he fights next. But I kind of we saw that they had set the next fight for UFC 293. And I'm kind of surprised that they chose to have Israel Adesanya fighting Strickland. Kind of surprised. Kind of thought that after the battle, the confrontation with the men from Africa not that long ago, that we would see a fight between them. But let us rejoice in the knowledge that we will have a UFC 293. It will be headlined by my man Israel Adesanya going up against Strickland in Sydney, Australia. Awesome. All right, my friend, that's my quick show. Appreciate you for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe. We will continue to try to set up the studio to go live again. We're getting there. Hope to have it soon. So don't forget to check out our other shows. Welcome to the Matrix and the Broke Realtor podcast. I'm your boy Chris C. Pup Surratt. Thank you for tuning in to UFC Fight Review. And I am out. Peace.